Okay guys, today's episode, before we start, Facebook, Twitter are linked down below, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Today's episode is called Disillusionment. Okay. Hey Nikki, in middle school I had a boyfriend. I know it's lame and it doesn't count, but anyways, we broke up and he told me that he was happy because he never liked me in the first place. Then this last year, my junior year, I kind of had a thing with this guy. We were good friends and I had a crush on him, and his friends told me that he wanted to ask me to homecoming. And so I was excited about that. Anyways, he ended up asking some random girl that no one knew, and he told everyone that I was crazy and obsessed with him and that he would never like me. It's just been really frustrating and I don't know what I am doing wrong. Do you think that it is possible that I really am just ugly and delusional and I just want to believe that people actually like me? I don't feel ugly, I'm athletic, I'm within my weight range, and I make an effort to get ready in the morning. I just think it's weird that I've been rejected this way by two guys who don't know each other, and it makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Thanks, and sorry for the long backstories. Okay, all right, this is also really easy. First off, you gave me two examples that were like 4 years apart. Two things that happen within 4 years is not something that's frequently occurring, so you have to get perspective and be like, it just feels like, oh my gosh, this happens to me all the time, but two things within 4 years, maybe it's even 5 years, I didn't do the math, I'm horrible at math, that does not count as all the time. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing is, the way life is in high school and junior high and all that crap is not the way life really is. The way people really treat you is not necessarily the way people are always really going to treat you. You have to remember that. Like, high school is just not, I didn't go to high school, guys. That's the first thing I have to say. So I can't always be giving you guys advice on high school because I didn't go, but this is something I can say, is that, like, I remember being in school. I remember in 6th grade, I remember seeing my friends in school and just seeing how different, like, high school was than the life that I was leading every day, because I was involved in all kinds of things. I was dancing down in LA, I was singing and acting and doing all this stuff, and seeing even it now, and all my friends who went to high school, they're like, oh my gosh, it's not the way it was, like, life is not the way it was in high school. Like, even out of the things that you don't have to ask to go pee, like, and get a pass, and they're gonna tell you no. But yeah, it's just not the same, and people mature. Not all the time, but most of the time people grow up and change from high school. And yeah, and boys don't really know how to handle themselves in high school, especially. Like, you gotta remember, boys take longer to mature than girls. And that's not like slamming boys, that's actually like scientifically proven. Like, it takes them longer to hit their full like peak where they've grown up physically. Like, it takes them a little longer. So, no. In fact, you don't have to be dating anyone. You don't have to be doing any of that. Just chill. Like, it'll happen when it happens. If you focus on preparing yourself for the right person rather than looking for the right person, like, the right person will find you, if that makes sense. We spend so much time on like how other people should be, like, oh, if we found this person, it should be like this person should be like that. But focus on making yourself ready, which, you know, it sounds like you are. I know you're feeling the angst of like, everyone else has a boyfriend and I want one, but seriously, don't worry about it. And everyone else doesn't have a boyfriend. We just blow things up out of proportion in our heads when emotions are on the line. Believe me, I understand that a lot. So, yeah, don't worry about it. It's not happening to you all the time, and the way people are in high school is not the way they are all throughout life. So, don't worry. You're okay. That is it. Okay, send your messages to this inbox on YouTube, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.